Hello, and again, welcome to my channel, the place where I review all my new pickups and then talk about anything else, sneaker, streetwear, and even sometimes menswear related. So again, this is going to go into all of my new pickups, as I said, things like my silhouette collections that I've done in the past, and then anything about new kind of trends and things that I'm kind of starting to think about buying or think about wearing in the sneaker and streetwear space. Cool. So as I get into this, I'm bagging today. Fit pick of the day up here. So I've said in my last couple of videos, it's super hot at the moment. So still going with t-shirts and shorts every day. So today we have the Kith Ronnie Flamingo Gel Like 3s, my favorite Gel Like 3 ever. The Oak Fear of God's sweatshorts, and this is 021 Originals. MFG is the name of the thing. Every different drop has a different kind of wordings here. And this is in white and a rose, it's a gold, and I chose that because it kind of goes with the gold on the flamingos. So right, let's get into it. So first I'm going to open the bag out. So we have in here, get rid of this, is 3 shirts. So I'm going to try and get the names right. So this is Black Tartan. And what I'll do is I'll show up the product listing on the website and then whatever I can find on Black Tartan, because obviously they're all like very Scottish, tartan and clans related, all of these LL Bean shirts. Haven't actually said what these are. So these are LL Bean shirts. I've done a few videos on them in the past. I have, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 of them now. Links up the top here on those older ones. Cool. So the second one, this is Antique Dress Stuart. So again, product listing, whatever the internet has to say about that and its clan. And then the third one, this is Vintage Tartan. 2 images again up there. So all like very different shirts in terms of how they all look. Yeah, I did actually purchase a 4th shirt which hasn't arrived because it's on back order. It's called Morgan. Again, image and showing it's on back order, and then I'll do again my best to find what the Morgan clan is all about in that colour. So that shirt will be coming in October 11th, the day before my birthday, which will be good. And to be honest, like living in Texas at the moment, it's 105 degrees. I couldn't wear these shirts until October anyway. But yeah, one of the reasons I just wanted to buy them now, because I'll kind of go into the pricing in a sec, but like I knew I was buying these and then not wearing them for a couple of months at least, just because, you know, I got a reasonably high percentage off, and LL Bean doesn't do particularly enormous sales. It's a very well-known company. So yeah, that's all of that. So yeah, I just wanted to get another 4 shirts. I've talked about the price of these before. They're not cheap. It's a fairly big layout, but I'll ping some imagery up on each side. But I kind of like, I guess January through this year, I've been taking pictures every day of my daily fits, and I noticed just how many times I wore those shirts January through whenever the weather turned, which was probably around mid-May. So as many of those pics as I can find, I'll shoot up there just to show, you know, it's expensive, but it's a good investment because I end up wearing them so much. Cool, let me, so I'll start unbagging them. I'll talk about the price actually first, just real quick. So tax-free weekend is in the middle of August in Texas, so 8.25% is our sales tax, so instantly 8.25% off the price. And then I managed to get a 10% code. Obviously, like compound discounting, it doesn't quite equate to 18.25%. I think it was about 17 in total, but 17% off these shirts is really good. They typically they'll go on sale sometimes. You'll get $10 off a shirt, but you never know what sizes they've got, when it's going to happen. Then you also have to buy the shirts individually, and then you have to pay shipping. So obviously 0 shipping. I'll just ping the sales receipt up here, 0 shipping and 0 tax, because, you know, if you buy 4, you pass the free shipping. So it's all these little things that you can be like really aware of when buying stuff. So yeah, that's the price. I think that so the total would have been 260. I paid about 215 something, maybe cent on both of those figures, but it's pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent reduction. So we've seen them inside the plastic. Now let's open these bad boys up. So again, this is black. What's the name? Black tartan. So here's the shirt. Similar thickness to what I've kind of experienced before with the brand. Again, I'll ping a close-up image up here or here, so just so you can see it. Anyone who hasn't watched the past videos I've done on them, it's like the quality is so good. Quality is actually quite difficult to really kind of get across in a video like this. So I'm going to put this off to the side because I'm going to keep these in for some comparisons in a sec. So this one is the vintage tartan. Obviously, not being Scottish, it's really difficult for me to remember the names of these because I guess black tartan, that one's a bit more obvious because there's lots of black in there, but this doesn't look like anything that would remind me of vintage at all. So sorry, this one is a bit more Christmassy, black, red, some green, some yellow, and some blue. This one is mainly white, blue, and green. That's that, and then final one before I cut away and find some stuff to match with them. So this one is called Antique Dress Stuart. As you can see, this is much more of a kind of multitude of browns, and then some red and some green and blue thrown in for good measure. Cool, so as I said, just bear with me one sec while I go away and pull out a few. I'm going to go with hats this time. Seeing them in real life now, so had a chance to think about my hats, and I'll be back in a second with some more options.
A few moments later.
Okay, and welcome back. So I've grabbed 3 hats, which I think that kind of colour match quite well. So we have, starting from my left, your right. So we'll start with the black tartan. So here I've matched them up with just this black Jumpman spell out, the red kind of fit, keeps it black. I'll pop some B-roll up here, I mean just putting those two into a full fit. And here we are matching this with the Animal Instinct 2.0. There is some yellow hits in that sneaker, which is a 3 to match the yellow in the shirt. Just putting a cream cotton on tee underneath. The dark heather Fear of God sweatshorts, just to add something a bit lighter into the mix. Cool, so that is that. Then the middle shirt, which is the, I can't remember the names again, vintage tartan, with this Austin Commanders, or Senators even, Austin Senators fitted. So again, you can see here, no red to match, but I thought the navy matched really well across those two. So that really bring out the navy in the shirt. And again, B-roll up there for where I've put that into a fit. So that has been matched with the Midnight Navy Jordan 4s from, I think it was last year, 2022, I want to say. White tee, just gone with a 021 tee. Amber Fear of God sweatshorts, again for a splash of colour, to kind of, so it's not just boring white and blue on everything. So I really like that fit, and anything with the amber sweatshorts is going to look good in my opinion. Then the final one, I've gone a little bit more matchy. So Antique Dress Stuart, and I've matched that with Camel and Peach Sneaker Politics P fitted again, because that middle brown here, so this brown here is a perfect match. It's very much a camel brown, just to give it that kind of camel piece. And then I feel like the red in the shirt, because the hat is the same color, really pops. And then again, just to go into some more detail there, so match that with the Palomino Jordan 3s that just dropped this year in 2023. A grey 021T, and the iron Fear of God sweatshorts. Again, lots of like lighter browns and white, and then that black iron sweatshirt to really add some kind of contrast. So kind of going for contrast with all three, some light brown, some light grey, sorry, with the mainly black fit. Then the amber, really kind of pop of like vivid colour with the otherwise white and blue, and then that black iron to complement the mainly brown autumnal kind of look. Yeah, and I really, really like the button down and then sweatshorts look for like autumn and spring. Really, really nice from my last, or the last spring where I did it a lot. So cool, I think that's about it really. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Another one I've really enjoyed making. That's it from me. Over and out.